Hello and welcome to another edition of Business Africa. I am Afolake Oinloye. Coming up, why a flight in Africa so expensive? You'll find out shortly. Algerian farmers struggle to make a living from the export of famed feed. And Gabon upgrades the capacity of its popular Owendo port into a multi-purpose terminal. With the population estimated at over 1 billion, Africa accounts for only 1% of the world's air traffic. This is mainly attributed to the fact that airline fares are not affordable for ordinary people on the continent. Ivorian Minister of Transport Amadou Koné recently raised an alarm about the challenge and called on African airlines to lower the rate. Brice Kenwu and Eric Oteng took interest in the minister's observations. Let's have a look.
Ivorian Minister of Transport Amadou Koné has called on African airlines to lower their rates, considered too expensive to participate in the growth of the sector where the continent's share remains low. He said the very survival of the continent's local airline industry hinges on the affordability of airline fares to the ordinary person who wants to travel by air. Traveling within Africa is considered very expensive by many compared to traveling to Europe, North America and the Middle East. Despite having over 1 billion population, Africa only has 1% of the world's air traffic. The low demand for air transport across Africa drives up prices, which forces airlines to use smaller aircraft on low-demand routes to cut down costs. Also, the cost of aircraft fuel and body parts in Africa is often very difficult and very expensive, which drives up operating costs for airlines. Sadly, many governments do not have bilateral agreements with their neighbors, so their national carriers or the largest airlines don't even fly to neighboring countries. In some cases, mismanagement of state-owned airlines, which hitherto offer travelers alternative to private ones, allows the few ones to increase their fares.
Abdurazak Saidu, an aviation consultant based in Nigeria, is joining us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Africa, with its large population, has fewer people traveling by air in between states due to costs. In your opinion, what are the major causes of these expensive fares?
Why the tickets in Africa are so cost to travel by air is because of the operational cost. Operational cost in the sense that the fuel, aviation fuel is very high. That is one. Cost of maintenance of those aircraft are done in foreign currency by member countries in Africa. It's only, I think, maybe Ethiopian Airlines that normally carry checks on their aircraft. And they get limited certain aircraft that they can carry. So they usually carry their aircraft to foreign countries that have that military equipment to carry out the checks on the aircraft. Therefore, the airline operators must break even and try to break even by increasing the flight the air ticket, the cost of air tickets. That is what causes that the reason why the air is costly in Africa.
The Ivorian Transport Minister said the very survival of Africa's local airline industry depends on the affordability of airline fares to the ordinary people. Kindly elaborate on that.
Yeah, it is correct because, when the airfare is high, limited people will be able to afford it. Those people that are having money. Middle class and poor people, or let me say, junior and middle class citizens cannot be able to afford that high cost of air tickets. That is why the volume of the traffic in terms of passengers drop. Demand is correct. And the cause of all this thing is the monopoly of the foreign airlines which have dominated the market survey because of the sky, your destinations that are not very, very profitable to the African airlines. Rather, it's referring the foreign airlines.
But how come we have fewer state-owned airlines on the continent? Would it be due to mismanagement?
First of all, that most of these airlines in Africa are being mismanaged. Financial mismanagement. Second, lack of technical know-how in the airline management. Thirdly, ineffectiveness of the regulatory body of individual country as required by ICAO. You see, the regulatory body must be independent and autonomous. Most of all these countries, they don't have it. They are still being interfered by government. A lot of government interference in the day-to-day operation of all these airlines. That's why you see all these countries are coming up. And the foreign airlines, they don't allow African airlines to make use of more than one airline airport in their country. Whereas they dominated one major international airport or more in African countries. So they dominated the market, and when they dominated the market, the indigenous airlines can never break even. That is where the point lies.
Well, thanks for sharing. When we come back, we'll be heading to Algeria, where fig farmers are struggling with exports. Stay with us.